You wouldn't believe the story between Indel and that woman. Hearing the requests, Indel just fell silent. Sanu was completely oblivious. They broke up days ago. Just as she was about to respond, the door flew open. It was Indel's ex-girlfriend, and the sight of them sent her into a complete rage, like a balloon that just got popped. She insulted Sanu, who left in tears, but Indel stopped her like a knight, shoving his ex aside. Yet she didn't say a word of apology or whether she could go home. Talk about being cool. Indel shielded Sanu like a brave knight, and the ex was fuming. She ended up hurling a bottle at Sanu. But Indel reacted like lightning, shielding Sanu only to get hurt herself. Odd, the plight of a knight. Sanu insisted on accompanying Indel to the pharmacy, all while the security guard thought, what a lively duo. Back home, Indel crashed onto the bed like a dead battery, and Sanu looked up to find her back drenched in blood. Poor Sanu hurried to tend to Indel's wound just in time for her father to witness the chaos. Her father slowly approached her, and after a long silence, Indel tried to explain, only to be interrupted by onlookers. With so many neighbors watching, her father was mortified and could only whip out his phone, making the ultimate cruel decision. You just summoned the stone senator away. Did your daughter just die, Sanu? Once her father left, Sanu was in tears, facing the final decision, which meant she would become homeless, yet kind-hearted Sanu still felt indebted to Indel, apologizing from the bottom of her heart. As she wiped her tears, preparing to leave, Indel asked, "Where are you going?" "I'm going to the office." "Why?" "Because it's my chance for a vacation." Mom called, clearly not believing her daughter could be with another man. After hearing Sanu's explanation, tears flowed. "I promised Cably I'd marry him. This is truly a bombshell." Back at the library, Sanu began hunting for a new place to stay, like searching for lost treasure. Time was running out, and by quitting time, she still hadn't found a place to stay, feeling completely lost. Just then, Indel appeared, quietly taking the rental paper from her hands and sitting beside her. She handed Sanu a set of keys, unaware that Indel was a soft-hearted tough cookie. Not only did Indel find a place for Sanu, but she also contacted a top stylist to talk about multitasking. Indel took Sanu shopping for furniture, and everything was going smoothly until Sanu snatched the liquor from her hand. She gulped it down in one go, and soon her vision went fuzzy. Sanu unleashed her true nature for the first time, and let the wild times rule. Doing a funky dance with a trash can and more outrageous antics left Indel dumbfounded, yet she never left. Only when Sanu crashed into the ground in a deep sleep did Indel breathe a sigh of relief. This was no ordinary night. The next day, as they shopped, Indel handed Sanu the board book like a lost treasure map. This time, Sanu didn't notice the card in the pages. She asked Indel what kind of drunkard she was. Indel stifled a laugh and said, "After this, I have to dash to the store over there." Just then, a guy dropped his wallet, and the nearby beggar had no plans to return it. Sanu was indignant and marched over to argue. Indel took the wallet, and Sanu thought he would return it, but upon seeing the owner's identity, Indel tossed it back to the beggar. Sanu hoped that he could still make amends, but failed to notice that Indel's expression had already soured. When night fell, Indel's emotions calmed down as she realized her impulsiveness and called Sanu, only to find no answer. Arriving at Sanu's place, she searched around to no avail, feeling a rare twinge of panic. Just when she began to panic, she heard a familiar voice, and suddenly it felt like the entire universe froze. Sanu was sobbing in a heart-wrenching manner and, upon seeing Indel, choked out the words, "I'm so sorry." She leaped into Indel's arms, knowing she could only trust her. On the way back, Indel intended to explain but was cut off by Sanu. It turned out she already knew from the book that the benefactor was a renowned lawyer and also Indel's father. Sanu was excited in front of the readers, asking Indel why she wouldn't say more, but Indel merely shook her head. After a moment of silence, Indel asked Sanu if there was any way to be accepted back by her father. Sanu said unless a renowned scholar was willing to marry her, it was unlikely. "Then let's get married." Indel froze, said nothing, told the driver to turn around, signaling a grand transformation. At the salon, the stylist Indel contacted had been waiting and began surveying Sanu from head to toe. After removing her glasses, measuring her dimensions, and styling her hair, Sanu looked like a brand new person. Gazing at the man who quietly cared for her, Sanu felt emotions bubbling within. "How do I look?" she asked, and Indel winked, assuring her she wouldn't be disappointed. "Mom will be so happy. Let's go show her. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button."